Good evening to you all. Good morning from South Wales, UK, which is where I've lived all my life, and I'm very patriotic. It's all very well being patriotic of your own country if I'm not patriotic of yours. So I'm part of you this evening, which is an honour. It's nice to hear you all chatting. It makes everybody feel normal, doesn't it, when we can see each other like this. My teaching days began many years ago by mistake. My mother, who was a brilliant medium, went to the Arthur Findlay College, and she quarrelled with my father, I think, and she said to me, "Come on, you're taking me, you're driving me up there," which I did. And there was a lady tutor there, Gay Muir, used to take the German week, and it was just a weekend course that we went to. And I was sitting there twiddling my thumbs, not really interested in where I was or what I was doing. I was just a driver. And she called me out and said, "I want you to give a message to the man at the back there." And I thought, well, okay, so I just did. So she said, "Turn your back on your audience, and I'm going to point to someone. I want you to give them a message." Okay, which I did. And then she said to me, "I want you to go outside of this person's house and tell me what you can see." Okay, no problem, which I did. And then afterwards, everybody was saying to me, "How did you do that?" Well, I said, "Can't you do it? It's natural." I said, "You just shift your conscious awareness and let the people who are communicating with you, let them do it. You step aside." And of course, Gay Muir recognised this, and so my career as a tutor in the Arthur Findlay College began. And from there, the rest is history. Been here, there and everywhere by invitation, which has been a privilege and honour to serve not just the people in the spirit world, but those who have invited me and their participants. So this morning, and many people say over the years about empty churches. Well, I'm one of those congregational people who don't go to church anymore because of the poor standards of mediumship. I'm just about fed up of what we get from the platform, to be honest. So I don't go. And maybe that's the reason why we have empty churches. Years ago, if you attended a church, the philosophy was inspirational. It came from spirit through you. And it meant something. It had meaning. It wasn't directed at one person. It was directed at the congregation. And spirits are clever, aren't they? It was designed for the specific congregation that was there at the time, so that everybody could take something from it. And the mediumship was evidential. Today, when we attend a demonstration of mediumship, it's more like a game of charades, I think. Give us a clue. Because it's like guesswork. You know what I mean? I've got a lady here with brown hair. Who can accept her? Right? Okay. And now she says her name is Margaret or Maggie. Then somebody chirps up, "Well, I can take a lady with fair hair, but her name is Joan." That's okay. We'll work with that. That's why I don't go to church anymore. That's it in a nutshell, isn't it? And there's no respect for the spirit person, and the person who's communicating is standing by witnessing this poor delivery and demonstration, and probably crying in their cup of tea that they can't get through to their loved one. And Louise, I heard you say about how devastating it is to lose a mother. Well, how awful would you think it would be for your mother if she was working through a medium like that, banging her head against the wall when Louise is in the audience begging for her mother to speak to her, and her mother's begging, but the medium decides, no, we'll put it out in clues. She was 5 foot something, yeah, under 6 foot. Well, of course you'd recognize her from that description, wouldn't you?